William Barreri, President of American Maritime Officers, Ansel Rodriguez Torres, Representative of District 23, Rafael Rivera, on behalf of Thomas Rivera Chats, President of the Puerto Rican Senate, and Ricky Riviera Martinez, Director of the Seamen's International Union. Thank you for being here. Later, we'll recognize our world-class crew serving on the American Energy and our shoreside operations and commercial leadership at Crowley who developed and implemented the American Energy Project. I now have the distinct honor of introducing Governor of Puerto Rico, Jenniffer González. The governor has been a steadfast advocate for the people of Puerto Rico and formerly served in the U.S. Congress as the first woman to be the resident commissioner for Puerto Rico. She has championed economic development, including maritime and energy investment, and we're fortunate for her and her leadership in Puerto Rico. And on a personal note, Governor, you have been just an incredible partner to Crowley for so many years. You're a fierce advocate for the people of Puerto Rico. You're a dear friend of Tom and the entire Crowley family. Your vision aligns with our mission, which is creating a more resilient power grid for the people of Puerto Rico. And so we see this just as the beginning, the partnership in working with you to continue to develop a more resilient power grid, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much for being here. So please join me in welcoming Governor Jenniffer González.
Thank you for your kind words. I'm so happy to be here. Quiero darle la bienvenida a todos. Me uno al saludo protocolar, nuestro alcalde, al igual que la gente representando el comisionado residente, la tripulación, ¿verdad?, del American Energy Ship que está llegando hoy a Puerto Rico, al igual que nuestros amigos de España, Naturgi, el director ¿verdad?, del puerto, el CEL de Energía y todos los que están aquí hoy. Para nosotros es un privilegio, ¿verdad?, hoy el que esto se esté dando. Este es el primer barco de bandera americana que le va a servir gas natural a Puerto Rico. And I need to say this to Tom Crowley directly, because we've been speaking about this for many, many years while my time in Congress. And we were discussing with the industry many times how we can get it better, how we can have American source energy. The first problem was American LNG was not available for territories because the law prohibited that from happening. And I remember Representative Ted Yoho and I amending the law to actually allow territories to import from U.S. LNG. Now we have that. The problem was, do we have American tankers? No, we don't. And that began as a discussion, and you move it forward. You made this happen. It's been more than 2 years since that first conversation, and I know all the processes just to get a ship from American flag to deliver LNG to Puerto Rico. And I need to say thank you to Crowley to move the needle to make this happen. I know it was not easy, but you pulled it through. So I want to say to Tom, Chairman and Chief Executive, Ray Fitzgerald, Operating Officer James Fowler, the Vice President and General Manager as well. Thank you for the good leadership to make this a real possibility. I'm going to switch to Spanish and English. As you know, we do Spanglish here. Pero para la gente en Puerto Rico, tengo que decir que esto no es algo que ocurre de la noche a la mañana. No había un barco de bandera americana que transportara gas natural a Puerto Rico. Y en el Congreso había una legislación que prohibía que los territorios pudieran importar gas producido en los Estados Unidos. Así que lo primero que hicimos hace muchos años atrás junto al ex congresista Ted Yoho fue enmendar eso para permitir que los territorios pudiéramos importar gas natural producido en los Estados Unidos, que es obviamente mucho más barato que la importación de otras banderas. Luego de hacer eso, En múltiples reuniones con la industria marítima tuvimos las conversaciones, no solamente con Crowley, con otras compañías que le sirven a Puerto Rico, de cómo íbamos a conseguir un barco de bandera americana. Porque una de las principales preocupaciones que yo tenía en aquel momento, y ciertamente la industria, es depender del transporte internacional para algo tan crítico como es el combustible que se nutre no solamente aquí en Electroeléctrica, Costa Sur, sino también el gas licuado que se utiliza en Puerto Rico. Y Crowley y su presidente Tom Crowley fueron más allá y asumieron esto como una misión de la compañía. Y tengo que decir que no fue fácil, estuvieron más de 2 años desde esas primeras conversaciones, creo que mucho más, hasta lograr todo el proceso de permiso, ¿verdad? La adquisición, la inversión, la compra, la identificación del crew, dónde se iba a comprar. Todo este proceso de logística toma mucho tiempo. Pero hoy tengo que felicitar a Crowley por la determinada misión de hacer esto una posibilidad y que por primera vez Puerto Rico tenga un barco de bandera americana sirviendo gas natural a Puerto Rico. Again, thank you. I just say the same in Spanish what I already said in English. ¿Y qué significa esto? Bueno, no solamente que este es el primer buque que transporta gas natural licuado de bandera americana, sino que esto representa para Puerto Rico un hito en lo que debe ser la resiliencia y un cambio en nuestro futuro energético. Por primera vez, nosotros en la isla tenemos una ruta marítima para el gas natural. Eso no lo teníamos antes. Y esto significa que este barco está operado por marinos estadounidenses, de los cuales veo algunos aquí que son de Manatí. ¿Y tú? ¿Usted de Manatí? Santa Isabel y de Guayán, que son parte del crew de este barco, que viven aquí, trabajan aquí y van a ser parte de esta ruta que viene de Texas a Puerto Rico a traer gas natural. Gracias, porque no se van a tener que mudar para poder trabajar. Cada viaje de este barco representa la transportación de más de 34 millones de galones de gas natural licuado, que da suficiente para el servicio que se está pidiendo por varias semanas a Puerto Rico. Y esto también para los periodos de mayor demanda de huracanes. ¿Cuánto tiempo puede estar el barco aquí? Puede estar 1, 2, 3 días y vuelve y regresa para una ruta de 3 a 4 días de Texas a Puerto Rico. Este barco, ¿verdad?, atraca en este terminal de Peñuela, desde donde se va a distribuir a través del gasoducto que suple a Ecoeléctrica, que suple a Costa Sur y que también le transfiere al terminal de carga de gas natural de Crowley, donde envasan en unos contenedores como el que estamos viendo aquí, para distribuirse al resto de Puerto Rico para otras facilidades. Así que esta distribución va mucho más allá de solamente suplir el gas natural para una compañía. Este terminal también va a respaldar la distribución energética que equivale a 120 megavatios de energía para poder ayudar a clientes industriales, a microredes y a plantas más pequeñas a poder operar con confiabilidad. Y esta es la belleza, ¿verdad?, de poder tener este envío directo aquí a Puerto Rico. A la misma vez, Ecoeléctrica, ¿verdad?, que produce 580 megavatios y Costa Sur hasta 766 megavatios. Entre las dos generan casi el 40% de la energía que consume Puerto Rico. Esa es la importancia de que paremos aquí en Peñuela, de que este barco llegue aquí, ¿verdad?, en la zona sur, porque la producción del 40% de la energía de Puerto Rico se da entre estas dos plantas, Ecoeléctrica y Costa Sur. Y cuando estas dos plantas tienen el gas natural adecuado, podemos entonces tener, ¿verdad?, energía suficiente y se convierte en la columna vertebral de la red eléctrica en Puerto Rico. En el pasado, Puerto Rico dependía exclusivamente de las importaciones del extranjero. Hoy no tenemos que estar sujetos a esas fluctuaciones en los volúmenes de costo y precio o en las situaciones de conflicto, porque ahora podemos tener transportación directa de los Estados Unidos. Por primera vez contamos con una cadena de suministro marítima directa desde el Golfo de los Estados Unidos y obviamente conforme a las leyes federales. Esta también es una nueva fuente de combustible que va a ayudar, ¿verdad?, al sistema eléctrico de Puerto Rico. Ciertamente nos va a ayudar con la resiliencia a bajar la intensidad de esos apagones, porque ya tenemos el envío directo y esto nos evitará también menos fluctuaciones de voltaje y mayor confiabilidad en el sistema. Hay un elemento que es importante aquí también. Esta zona siempre se ha distinguido, ¿verdad?, en el pasado por la famosa corco, la quema de combustible, y el gas natural no solo quema un diésel más limpio que el bunker fuel, sino también que reduce los costos de electricidad en Puerto Rico. Y esto significa menos emisiones sin sacrificar la calidad de que tengamos el sistema eléctrico prendido. Ciertamente los sectores industriales y manufactureros, y estamos hablando aquí de farmacéuticas, equipos médicos y grandes operaciones comerciales, representan casi el 50% de la economía de Puerto Rico. Del Producto Interno Bruto es la industria farmacéutica y de equipos médicos. Y estos sectores dependen fuertemente, severamente, de esta importación de gas natural. Garantizar esto significa que este barco va a traer más de 94 millones de galones de gas natural al año, ¿verdad?, a este terminal, asegurando que tengamos una fuente de combustible estable. Y este proyecto nos va a permitir también tener mejores operaciones portuarias, empleos que se quedan aquí y preparar la economía, ¿verdad?, energética para el futuro. Por eso para mí es un privilegio estar aquí. La coordinación que se está dando aquí entre Naturgy, la que se está dando, ¿verdad?, con Crowley, Eléctrica, Costa Sur, la Autoridad de Energía Eléctrica, es la mejor muestra que cuando se unen voluntades podemos tener un sistema efectivo. Again, I want to say thank you to Crowley for making this impossible dream for many an achievable one, and actually allowing Puerto Rico for the first time ever having an American ship bringing American LNG. Thank you. Gracias a todos.
Well, thank you so much, Governor Gonzalez. We really appreciate you taking the time to celebrate our accomplishments here today, and for the help that you provided to get us to this point. There were many meetings in Washington to work through the politics and what needed to get accomplished, and without your steadfast support with this project, we would not be here today. So thank you very much for all of your efforts there. I think that Puerto Rico has really been the heart of Crowley's strategy around LNG. When you think back of the history of us making a significant investment in the El Coquí and the Taino, and making the decision that natural gas was going to be the fuel for those ships, really was the beginning of a commitment that we made to the island. And we felt that by choosing that fuel for those ships, there was going to be a lot of opportunity here, and we continue to make investments, and whether it be the truck rack facility that we're here at today, the investment in customer relationships with the businesses here in Puerto Rico that rely on LNG as a fuel, the investments that we're making in trying to convince a lot more of our customers to choose LNG as a fuel, to be a key component. And through all that, Crowley is making the investments to get that product delivered. And that's, for us, the heart of our business. It's been the heart of our business here in Puerto Rico for over 60 years, delivering the cargoes necessary for day-to-day life. And we see LNG as a critical component to that going forward. The abundant resource that we have in the United States around natural gas is an incredible opportunity for our country. The challenge is that it takes investments in the infrastructure to move that gas as a liquid. And whether it be the American Energy vessel, whether it's terminals like this, whether it's the ISO containers that move the product around the island. These investments are necessary, and they're going to continue to need to be made, and that's where Crowley sees the opportunity in making those investments, and then putting the talent and the capability behind being able to deliver. So I think it was a long voyage getting here, but it took an incredible team, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our partners that made that happen. We've got a lot of Crowley teammates, but it wouldn't be without the Eco-Electrica team and the Naturgy team. Thank you, Ennis and Esther, for being here today. But without partners like those that understand the parts of our business that we're supporting, and make investments of time and effort to understand our business, really makes a difference. And that's how projects like this become a success. So I really want to thank you for making the American Energy a reality. Also very proud of our crew, and how our team was able to pull together the best of the best. We've got experts in LNG and cadets that have never been on board a vessel before. So that team coming together and really beginning to build out the capability with respect to having a capable crew able to operate a ship safely is so important. And I want to thank the partnership with AMO and SIU, the investments that they've made to train our people and to select the best talent, really would not be possible without your efforts. So thank you for being here today, but more importantly, thank you for what you provide to us day in and day out, and the crews that sail aboard our ships. So the other big part of this project was reflagging a vessel, bringing a vessel in from the global trades into the U.S. Our partnership with the Coast Guard and Lloyd's Register to get the ship in a condition that could be safely operated and be around for many years to come was a monumental task. It involved shipyards in China, shipyards in Singapore, shipyards in Louisiana, and pulling all that together was a Crowley team, some of which are here, but many of which are not here. So I really want to thank them and make sure they know how much we appreciate the efforts that they put forward. At this point, I want to thank everybody for coming today and being a part of this. I think it's a very unique opportunity that we get to have a ship so close. Usually they're far away from us. So having that opportunity, we wanted to take this moment to recognize the crew. We've got a selection of them here today, and we'd like to invite them up for some personal recognition here today.
So we'll move forward. That recognition is the final segment of our ceremony here. And so, Tom, if you'll stay here, Governor Gonzalez, if you would mind, join us on stage here. Megan Davidson, Crowley's Chief People and Regulatory Officer, if you'll join us on stage. Inez Diaz, if you would join us, please, from our partners at Naturgy. Willie Barreri from AMO, if you'll join us. And also Ricky Martinez from the SIU, if you'll join us. So I'll read some comments, and then we'll recognize the crew as those are assimilating here on stage. Today, Governor Gonzalez reminded us of the vital role the American energy plays in supporting the island's energy resilience, and in turn, the businesses and communities across Puerto Rico. This LNG carrier is more than just a dedicated vessel servicing Puerto Rico. It's an essential connection powered by a dedicated crew committed to supporting the people and the families who call Puerto Rico home. The crew of 29 mariners operate the vessel, with 20% hailing from Puerto Rico or of Puerto Rican descent. These crew members know that every voyage they complete plays a vital role in the island's energy supply, and their commitment to Puerto Rico is commendable. The entire vessel crew, alongside our fleet operations and commercial teams led by Tucker Gilliam and Matt Jackson, have played an integral role in making this happen. Their perseverance through the reflagging process, extensive training, and thorough understanding of the vessel has ensured a consistent and reliable source of energy for Puerto Rico well into the future. With that, we'd like to recognize this history-making crew of the American Energy for their work and dedication in making this the first U.S. flag LNG carrier dedicated to serving the island of Puerto Rico. With us today and on behalf of the entire crew, we have 5 crew members, and so as I call your name, if you'll please stand and then we'll invite you up to the stage. Starting with Captain Lane Frisbee. Chief Engineer Mark Nickerson. Raul Colón Matos, Bosun. Edwin Bonfont, steward. And Victor Cortez, able-bodied seaman. So with that, we'll issue a token of our appreciation. Y'all will come forward. We're going to take a picture. Come in a little closer. Great. As we're wrapping up here, I'll close this. So thank you again, Captain Frisbee and the entire crew of the American Energy. This concludes our remarks, and thank you. Now I'll invite you to take an opportunity to visit the vessel today if you'd like. For your safety, we're going to go in small groups for those who want to visit the vessel today. You'll meet at the tent in the background where the personal protective equipment is. Just know that there are cargo operations underway, and so we'll be on Eco Electrica's facility and those who are part of safety protocols to keep everyone safe. So thank you for being part of making history. Thank you very much.